Hello, and just as I was here, I thought I'd check out Meadow Lane Nature Park, which is just the other side of Donnington Bridge from Long Bridges. Still got my bike to push, but hopefully it doesn't look so muddy here. You've got a nice little circular route here and a few different places to explore. Let's go down the centre. Okay, and looks pretty well kept actually. I haven't been to this nature park that many times, considering I go past it most days. I should probably pop to it a bit more, but you can kind of see there's some nice trees and shrubland. I think this is one of those tiny forests, although let's go and have a look at it. And it might just be a lot of trees fenced off, but looks very much like a tiny forest. There's a kind of a big movement at one point. Here we are. Yeah, so that's what is a tiny forest? 2021 this was designed, and it's had a bit of mixed reviews, kind of a lot of different species of trees planted in a small space, and the idea to get kind of all of those different biodiversity sort of things in a very small space. But I should come and check it out a bit more in the different seasons, because it is a really nice nature reserve and space, and you can see it's like packed up. I think we did a tiny forest, I can't remember if it was at Warnford Hospital, but yeah. When it's full of leaves, and I can imagine that's a bit of a haven for birds and stuff, but at the moment it's sort of coming out of winter mode. Okay, let's carry on. A few molehills again, and we've got the start of the next boat race any minute. So I haven't heard the 1 minute gun, but you can see that there's a bit of river hugging this nature reserve as well, so it's got quite a bit going for it. That's the boathouse, Oxford City Boathouse, I think. I'm wondering if this is a river entry. It's quite good. Let's just pop my bike down somewhere. Looks like you can get down there. I'll just pop my bike down so you can see the boats before they shoot off. Yeah, this looks very pleasant. I don't know if you can see that with the sun, but they're just lining up. So they tend to line up sort of. And then there's a 5 minute gun just while they're kind of waiting, and then a 1 minute gun, and then they're off. And the idea is they race each other and try and bump the one in front, and then they move up a place, and then they have like different rounds, so to speak. So yeah, it loops round. That's a cool little den. Look at that. Okay, so yeah, they're still getting lined up, so I think it'll be a good few minutes before they start. So over the other side there is another sort of field where you can walk. This you can't really get over at this point, but you can kind of see. I don't know if that's a stream. Leckham Brook, I might have got that wrong. I can't remember the name of that stream. I guess you could climb over that to the other bit, but there's a bridge further down. And that's the way back. But I just want to check, I've not checked before, so I haven't really haven't scouted this out before, but whether you can enter from by the boat house or by the boat club, whatever you call it, Oxford City Boat Club. Or boat yard even. So if I just go down here a little bit, we'll soon find out if it seems accessible or not. Or indeed, oh, it looks like, okay, so it looks like it just is another sort of round in the nature reserve. Yeah, so you're not really going to go through the boathouse, but you can see some of the tourist boats sort of parked there, maybe for winter. They'll be up and running again soon. Some snowdrops down there. Are they gonna go? Wow, my goodness me. So what's that, 1 minute? Sounds like I was right next to it. 1 minute gun, okay, so. Let's do a little loop. By the time I've come back, that'll be a minute. I can't imagine it'll take me a minute to walk this little bit. Some snowdrops. Other side, yeah. So some nice little. It's not massive. It's not a massive park. Not as big as Rivermead, but it's got some different bits. And yeah, you can see some other parts. Right, let's go back. Determined to catch this start because I think that's probably the most exciting bit. there they go. Okay, so yeah, that was a nice little place to watch the start of the boat race. Okay, and I did have a little dip after the race started, and it's a really nice river entry. So just show you the last little bit of Meadow Lane Nature Park. So it's just off Meadow Lane on Donnington, just by Donnington Bridge. There's Bridge Stores, which is a nice little shop that's sometimes there, but you can see here we've got a little bridge over, and there's another little section. Again, I'm wheeling my bike, so apologies for the slightly jumpy bits. How do I get over this? Crikey. So maybe not accessible with a with one hand and a wheeling thing, but no, it's all right. So we're the other side now. So there is a little bit more to it within this park itself, and you will see there's actually a field next to it which is massive, where they're doing some development, which I'll try and find out a bit more of. But you've got quite a bit more space within this part of the nature park, and I will just have a little look over here because I've not investigated it much. I've been very focused on Rivermead, but actually I'm very lucky to have a few other nature spaces quite close to where I live, and certainly on my commutes to work and stuff. So let's have a little look here. It looks like there's a sign which might tell us a little bit more about it. Okay. Right, here we are. So yeah, it looks like they're doing some sort of Thames water tunnel works, bar hail, I don't know, but it doesn't look like they're building as such. I'm just going to park my bike there for a sec, and yeah, you can see there's, tearing me, I'm making a meal out of that. This is Oral College, private property. But I've seen people in this. You can kind of come into this land, but it's not part of the nature park. So the university owns some land. Yeah, and you've got sort of lots of trees planted, and you can see the entrance here. And I've seen people walk their dogs and stuff down here, and I think it's permissive. You know, as long as you're not causing a nuisance, I think you can go onto that bit of land as well. It's not gated off, which is another kind of massive field, but it's not part of the Meadow Lane Nature Park. It's separate, but they're connected by this little entrance here, and you can see down here there's a little path. Let's follow it. Not really suitable for a bike, or maybe it would be when it wasn't so wet, and see where it kind of comes out. Ah, yes, here we are. No blackbird. And now we're on the bottom of Meadow Lane in Donnington Fields. So actually, if you're walking, that's quite a nice little entrance point. Okay, and here's the other entrance. It actually says the works have been delayed until May 2025, water tunnel works, because the water pipes basically, I think, are quite full. So good in a way to see some infrastructure for Thames Water, but yeah, like I said on one of my other videos, the bailout is just a little bit a little bit silly, really. They are certainly not doing a very good job of being a water company in terms of spills and leaks and things, and getting them into public ownership would be far preferable. But this is what's happening here. I don't believe they're going to build on this land. It's just a pipework thing. And yeah, Iffley Fields is actually the fields right next to this, where there is threats of houses being built. But this land is Oriel College land, and yeah, so gives a bit more than the nature reserve, but there you go. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video. Please do click like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.